it get to a point where God know where we at in our life, right? So I'm studying in Matthew right now, taking notes. You feel me? And what Joseph did to Mary, but he helped her out in so many different ways, and he chose mercy. He chose leaning on God. You feel me? And a lot of notes that I took from it: righteousness plus mercy equals God's way. Joseph shows us how God treats us. You feel me? He sees our mess. God see what we go through. God see our mess. You feel me? He knows the truth, yet he chooses grace. You feel me? For us. So God's grace is sufficient, but at the same time, we can't be making a mistake and always looking at God's grace. You feel me? Or we can't always go for anger when we can look at the mercy and grace that God gave us. So that is a picture and a reflection of like, bro, God's heart is so gentle. His love is so merciful. Like, we put ourselves in a lot of bad situations as humans. And sometimes we put ourselves in so many bad situations and we think God's supposed to get us out of it quick. But a lot of us don't pray to God. A lot of us don't talk to God. A lot of us, don't get in that word. A lot of us don't pray. A lot of us don't fast. You feel me? We can't be complaining about certain things that we put ourselves in and try to throw it on the Lord. Because the Lord see everything. He just want to see if you're going to try to switch things around. A lot of people don't try to switch things around. They try to do the same thing in a different way and trying to present themselves to God. And God, he be right there. But at the same time, he not for to answer certain prayers if you ain't changing, bro. He got to see some form of change. And that's one thing I realized in my walk with the Lord. I used to be expecting things to happen, but going in a whole different way than what God want me to do. Like, my approach was like, God, I need this, I need that. But at the same time, my actions were staying the same. I wasn't locking in on his word. You feel me? Like I do now. Now I'm in a whole different mode and atmosphere to the point where I know, hey, I gotta do this, that, and the third. And it's like, it's a lifestyle with me now. I bump my head, I make mistakes. Yeah, we all gonna make certain mistakes. But at the same time, it's not about beating yourself up and running from God. You feel me? It's about running to God and letting that word beat you up. Because that word gonna do so much more than you doing something to yourself for what's in your head. So I just want to say, man, God always got his hand out. But he want to see some type of form of change. You feel me? Anything in life, bro, take something to change. Like, oh, I want to get better. I want to get in better shape. I got to hit that gym. But once you do that, you know your eating habit got to switch. You know you got to drink more water than everything. You know you got to put them electrolytes in. You know you got to eat a certain amount of protein. You feel me? You know you got to eat a certain amount of fiber to make sure your digestive moving. It's a step to everything, bro. But it take changing something for another thing to change. So I just want to say, this is just food for thought from people that started following God, but hit like a blockage and start doing their own thing, going back to their own ways. You feel me? Because I went back to my own ways. You feel me? I went back to my old ways for like 6 months, back smoking, back eating super terrible, letting my thoughts take me captive. But hey, one thing I knew, I had to overcome that and lock in with God, get on them knees, start fasting. Hey, switch my eating habit, get back in that gym. Mind, body, and soul. One thing I noticed when I did that, a light switch. Now I see God's hand. Now I see the momentum. I see things changing. But it take things that you want to do, bro. It take change. Things that you want to do, it take change, bro. And it take you taking the steps, meeting God halfway. So I just want to say, man, stay relentless. Let God lead. And don't give up on yourself, bro, because God got a lot in store for you. You feel me? Stay relentless.